You got to check out this new upcoming action RPG called Superfuse. I want to show you real quick in this video what makes this game so special outside of its traditional looting that you find in normal traditional action RPGs. This game has fusing of skills and a very unique way to modify your skills in this game. I want to go ahead and show you what this game's bread and butter is. Superfuse is a new upcoming action RPG that I recommend you keep an eye on. It is going to be coming out officially, I believe, into early access January 31st. Currently, there is a multiplayer beta, limited beta. In fact, I think I completed the demo, beta, whatever you want to call it, in under an hour, hour and a half. But there is multiplayer, and you can play it from December 14th until December 20th, 2022. So if you're watching the video during that time frame, I'll have a link down below. And if you're watching the video outside of that time frame, I'll have a link down below as well, so you can go over and wish list the video in case you did miss the beta. Now, of course, Superfuse, it is an action RPG, and it has an acceptable loot and itemization system with gear slots, different gear rarities. But that's not what we're going to talk about in today's video. What I want to point out is what makes this game stand out, and that is the system they call fusing. While you're leveling up, you're going to be leveling up one of your skill trees here. I think you can do both, actually. I did fire for my playthrough, and as you level up, you'll be unlocking new skills. So you can't kind of pick and choose. You got to actually level up to unlock the skills you want. But when you do unlock those skills, you can come over here and you can, this is the fusing interface and what that looks like. And this is really how you modify your skill to suit your own play style. There's quite a bit that goes into this system, but for simplicity's sake and just to kind of show off the system, we're going to start off with a base skill, and then we're going to fuse it up, and I'll show you its true full potential, at least the potential so far in the demo anyway. And the skill we're going to be talking about is called Inferno. When you very first start leveling the Fire Elementalist, you'll first get your Fireball skill, and it's a pretty underwhelming skill. There's different things you can do with this, such as attaching a volley fuse on here, which I don't have enough capacity, but that just makes the Fireball go in a volley type thing. Anyway, I want to focus here and get this to you real quick because this is pretty awesome. So let's clear everything out of here. Now we're going to have just our base Inferno ability. This thing's massive. So look at Fireball and then look at Inferno. It's pretty small, but this thing, I'll even show you the damage difference here. So this is Fireball, and this is no fuses. No fuses currently equipped. Now look at Inferno. It just ticks faster, and I feel like it does more damage too, but I don't know. It's a pretty awesome skill, and ever since I got it, I've been just putting everything I have into the Inferno ability. Now let's go ahead and do some fusing, shall we? It's also worth mentioning that while you're leveling, you're going to be getting your gear and your loot drops, and part of that loot you'll be getting is your fuses, and that's actually how you obtain these skill modifiers that we're going to be using here. Give me back my unique item I found.
Yes.
I wish there was a button to just automatically learn all these fuses instead of having to do it one by one, but there we go. So we're over into the fusing interface again, Inferno skill, here it is. One other thing I want to point out too is these fuses, they do a base thing, like shatter, for example. On kill, you have a chance to shatter your enemy, turning them into projectiles that hit more enemies. But now pay attention to the bars down here and how much they can roll with their values on there. They're actually randomized, and the shatter skill was a horrible example of that. Let's see if I can actually find one that shows you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Increased damage energy. You can see this one only has +1 skill power, but this one's maxed out and has +2. So they are kind of randomized. Here's another one. Energy restore on kill, 4 and 3. So they are randomized in that sense as well. Inferno. Just to review real quick, this is what Inferno looks like by default. Let's go ahead and put one simple fuse into our skill, and we're going to start off with wall length. So this is literally the length of the wall, believe it or not. Look at that. Instead of 3 little circles, it's now 5. But it doesn't stop there. You can also stack this up to be, what would that be, 7 or something like that? Yeah, that's 7 little circle things. And then I don't know how much it stacks up. I only have 2 of those runes. You also can get wall thickness. So here's by default the thickness of that wall. Pay attention here. Here we go. You're going to want to see this. How is the node maxed out? All right, so here is wall thickness. So now it's 2 wide. 2 little circles wide. Pretty awesome. And it doesn't stop there. You can just keep ramping this thing up. Oh wow, this is a new one. I must have found this out while I was out kind of grinding some XP. This is a brand new thing. Oh my goodness, that's game changer, dude. And it doesn't stop there. We're just gonna keep on fusing, dude. We're just gonna keep on fusing. Check this out. Look at what this does. It now goes in 2 different directions. Absolutely madness, dude. And it doesn't stop there. Look how much fusing capacity we have. We have 20 more. Each of these has a capacity on them. Let's see, we could add a stun in there if we want to. I don't want to do that. Knockback would actually be pretty cool. I have, these are new. These must have dropped while I was out grinding earlier, because I don't remember these dropping at all. And then you also have, so you have your on start modifiers, your on hit, your on kill, and then you have on the end, and then you have passive. So, and there's loads and loads of things you can do with all this. But let's go ahead and put our, I don't know, should we try stun? Let's see how stun looks. Try that out. And then I have 5 more. I think I'll go ahead and finish off with a lucky looter here. Increase our loot on kill. All right, let's go check it out and see what we have done and what we've made our Inferno do now. Pretty cool. I don't know if I like this modifier where it moves. I almost like it being stationary. Look at that, dude. You can fill out the entire field with this skill. It's pretty crazy. Then on top of that, you got, of course, got your mana potions, your regen, all that stuff. Absolutely crazy. That's what fusing looks like in Superfuse. That is Superfuse for you. Make sure you go ahead and check the game out. It is on Steam. If you don't feel like searching, don't worry, I got you, boo. The link will be down in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video because I had a lot of fun talking about it. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.